What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Late Sunday afternoon here, just out doing a little bit of maintenance to get ready for the week. It's about 7:20. We've got the Super Z out here, changing the oil in it. Got it draining right now. Pop that oil filter off. 2 new quarts of oil, new oil filter. Done already cleaned out the air filter. Got to go inside and see if I can find my bolts. If y'all remember, about 20-something hours in, this bad boy came off, and I need to get it put back on. And I'm gonna put some Loctite on these bolts, man. They just vibrated out. There was only one up. We only found one of them. So I think I got the bolts inside. I'm gonna go check on that while the oil drains, and get back out here, get this thing put together. I got it cleaned up too. I need to show you that. So anyway, just doing some maintenance, get ready for the week. Check back with y'all. All right, so there we go. There are the bolts and the washers. All that was covered under warranty. Like I said, it only had about 25 hours on it. And we did check these on this side, and they seem to be tight. I don't know, man. Just seems like you know, they would have had. Seems like they would have had some Loctite or something on them. But right here, I have some thread locker, some blue thread locker. So this is something that I can put on them, and make sure I get the right pack out here. I can put these on there, and you know, if I need to take them back off, I can, but they shouldn't vibrate back out. So that's the hope. So anyway, I'm gonna get this slapped back on here, and while that oil drains, and I'll check back with y'all. All right, so we let it run enough to get warm with the new oil in it. We'll check that in a few minutes. Got this piece back on with the Loctite. Unfortunately, in the toolbox of my truck, yeah, it looks like it rubbed quite a bit. And you know, I'm really not so sure this part's not supposed to be on top of that part. I don't know, because on this side, I'm just going by the way they got this one on. They have this one over the top. So I just did it the same way. Anyway, got 169.5 hours on here. Actually, this is a little bit, this is probably about 5 hours or so overdue for an oil change. You know, we did one at like 5 or 8 hours, and then, well, I guess it's not really. I don't know. I can't remember where I did the second one but anyway, it's somewhere around it's between 50 and 60 hours on it. So I just kind of wait till the weekend, and wherever it falls, you know. A lot of people change these things every 100 hours anyway, but anyway, we warmed it up. We're gonna let it cool down. We'll check the oil level. I can already tell it's probably gonna need a little bit more, because I probably should be right down around that there, and I'm up here, but that's okay. Don't want to overfill it. Sometimes, you know, you leave some old oil in there. So I did kind of clean this up the other day. It was, well, I can show you what it looked like. Let me take you out here to the Super S and show you what what the Super Z looked like, because I haven't cleaned this yet. That's what it looked like. Black, man, black. So I think I might have a little oil coming out around them oil gasket covers or something. Hadn't noticed that. But anyway, yep, this one's about ready for an oil change. Yeah, actually it is ready for an oil change, so I need to do an oil change on it too. So I'll probably pull it over there, go ahead and get it done. I got to put fresh blades on both of them, and then they should be ready to go. All right, our oil is good in here now. We did have to add a little bit to it. And what I was going to say about this a while ago, now y'all know me, you've been following the channel for a while. This right here, that don't bother me. Do I wish it wasn't scratched up? Sure. But this mower's got 100, and what I say on it, 169 hours, less than 2 months. We've had it on the truck for about 2 months. It's scratched up. We don't try to keep things show running. I mean, we just don't. Shout out to those guys that clean them, you know, detail them out. I mean, fine tune. They wash them off every day. On the weekends, they shine them up. That's great. we don't worry about that. We just cut grass, you know. So that's just not me. Now when they get like this, I do try to clean them off. I'll probably try to clean this one off tonight, put some super clean on it, and rinse it off. But main thing I like to do on it, I like to make sure things are greased. I like to make sure the air filter's clean. I like to make sure, you know, you got clean oil in it. I just want this thing to go out and do its job every day. It ain't got to look pretty. Y'all see my old truck over there? That's a 07 Ford. It's got scratches on it. We don't keep it detailed. We got a trailer, you know, not a bad setup, but like we just don't have that. It's just not that pop, man. And I know maybe in different markets that you're trying to get into, some of that stuff probably matters. I can tell you around here, I turned down 3 quotes last week, and 3 or 4 last week, and 3 the week before. Okay, getting business is not a problem for us. You know, and the people that we cut for, man, they don't care. They just want it cut. Now, if you're just gonna get into I realize there are communities, probably even around here, where people care what their lawn care folks' rig looks like, or what the mowers look like. I'm just gonna say it like this as nicely as I can. If you judge my service based on the way my equipment looks, then you're not an ideal customer for me. You know, that's the way I feel about it. So now again, nothing wrong with people that do it and take the time to do it, but for example, tonight, changing the oil in these 2 and cleaning the filters, I'm gonna put them up, probably put some grease in the spindles here in a minute, change out the blades. I'm gonna be out here an hour and a half tonight. So really that's the reason I made the video, is not to talk about clean mowers or dirty mowers, but just to say, I always say that, you know, you've got to make money when you're on the job. And this is the reason why. You're gonna have a couple of nights a week where you're gonna be doing this kind of stuff, some kind of maintenance on your equipment. So if you figure in, let's say 5 hours a week for maintenance, you know, and you've been out working, you say, man, I work 40 hours and we average $50 an hour, you know. I'm just throwing a number out. Well, once you add these other 5 hours to your time for the week, what you got to do, you need to be paid for that, right? Once you figure that in, and all of a sudden that $50 an hour, and all of a sudden let's say $45 an hour, you know. So you have to think about this kind of stuff in order to know your numbers and know what you need to be, you know, charging in order for you to be profitable. So, you know, just throwing that out there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. And I just want to do a quick video and talk about that for a minute. But I want to go ahead and try to get this thing uploaded and let it go up tonight. It's gonna be late already, so I'm gonna go in and upload this, and then I'm gonna come back out here and change my blades and do all that kind of good stuff. Hey, appreciate you taking time to watch the video. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.